Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Set, 180. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Roquan
Smith on the tackle.
Check. Shit.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A toss play to Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Heavy on the edges.
Now Chubb running right. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
I'm coming for you, son. Check. Run. Check hot route.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They toss it left side to Chubb. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Regular. Wide. Get wide. Topper. 58, right over there. Hey, alert 33. Right there. It's been a long day for you. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Hey, seam 6.
4th down, Mayfield. And that is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
You can't block me.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm coming.
From the gun, a give to Davis. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. So now it's 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look. 6 DBs. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A Chicago first down. The former Jag, Allen Robinson, on the catch from Trubisky. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Tackle made by Demarius Randall. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Trubisky. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Trubisky. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jannard Avery came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Trubisky will throw, and the pressure gets to him again. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mayfield to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
I'm coming. Pistol. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Hey, Echo. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Mike, check. 59. Time to go, night.
Mayfield on 1st down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Double dog, that's the way. 58's the mic.
Hey, Haywood.
Mayfield off the play fake. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Alert! Watch the run!
They'll start things on first with Tariq Cohen. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Check, 53's Mike. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Check 4. 18.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Now Trubisky on first down, eluding the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Mike, can I get a
And
kiss?
he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10.
MOD eggplant.
I'm coming after you. Ran, 58. Hey, exit. 58's the Mike.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
No gain on this defense, no gain. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And he missed it. That was neither far enough. It wasn't even on target. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way.
It's a foot race. He's at the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Mike Davis, 75 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
58 to Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
58, right over there.
Hurry!
Mike, 58, right there.
Oh, you got deep?
58's to Mike. 58's to Mike.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Get up!
53, Mike.
Cut. Watch the twist. Alert!
3 to Mike. 53.
On first down, Trubisky. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Christian Kirksey came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. To try again after the sack, Trubisky. Sione Takitaki. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now it's Trubisky. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
A run for Nick Chubb. And an alley to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 32-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Bears 7.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right there. Guys, it's game situation. Regular. Like that.
On the carry, it's Chubb. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Run.
It's a gain of 7.
Switch it. Run.
2nd and 3 at the Bears' 25-yard line.
They run. Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now the Browns will use... first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Come on, 180. Here's Mike. Here it comes. Hey, alert. Red.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky and Miller with it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So now I need an explanation for that one, Charles. You're tied, fourth quarter, deep in your own territory. What was going on in their mind?
I can't even begin to imagine. I understand being aggressive. You know, how many times have you looked at me and said, are you crazy? Why would you say go for it there? I wouldn't in this situation. I'm not sure what he was thinking other than maybe he doesn't believe in his defense at all anymore, that he just says, I've got to go for it in this situation. But his meeting, the head coach's meeting with the GM and the owner, that's going to be an interesting one because he's going to have to offer an explanation for this one. And how about the defense? They had to look across the field and go, that's the ultimate disrespect, isn't it?
Yep. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Joseph now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 35. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one, 43 yards. On 1st down, they're going option left. On the run, it's Davis. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Lock in.
Throwing now is Trubisky. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Davis now. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. On the ground, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a third down. The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. The Browns on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Run. Hey, Zoo.
Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
Blue.
On first down, it's Davis. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First throw in overtime now for Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're...
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Christian Kirksey picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. On the right side, this is Miller. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Mike, 58, right there. I got you, punk.
Hey, alert 33.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Coming to you, coming to you. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Now Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Handoff comes to Chubb. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
What can Mayfield do here in the OT? And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Browns send out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These deep pressure comes and Trubisky goes down. Christian Kirksey able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Hey, Charlie.
Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Olivier Vernon in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Trubisky. And it is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Watch out!
A give. This is Chubb. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
You got him.
They run it again with Chubb. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too.